Hey everybody, this is Gedde with Georgia Firing Line. Today we're going to take a quick look at something that's very exciting if somebody owns a Glock with the factory MOS optics cut. We're talking about the Holosun Scs, available right now in-store and online at shop.gafiringline.com. So off the rip, why is this exciting for those of you with the Glock MOS system? Because this optic mounts directly into the existing MOS plate without the use of the included adapter plates. This allows you to get deeper into the slide, and the biggest benefit is you get to reuse your existing iron sights for a co-witness. Now hopefully you've upgraded from the plastic dovetail protectors that Glock provides and you've put a set of Dawson's or maybe a set of Trijicon on there, but you don't have to. When you use a red dot on top of a pistol, typically you're going to be ignoring the iron sights completely because we are target focused. But for those of you still learning how to use your red dots and you're still using your iron sights as training wheels to find the dot, this allows you to reuse your existing iron sights without having to buy suppressor height sights. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. The other cool thing about the system, if you look on the top of it, you'll see a solar panel. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the old TI-82s I used to use in high school, but that's a whole nother conversation. The included solar panel is constantly feeding and recharging an internal battery. So any ambient light source, whether it's the big bright burning ball of gas in the sky or we're talking about interior lighting, it's constantly being fed and recharged at all times. If you use the button on the side and you deactivate the reticle and put it into storage mode, you've got 200,000 hours, according to the owner's manual, of this thing laying dormant while holding a charge. And speaking of the button on the side, this guy features 3 available reticles ranging from a 2 MOA dot, the 32 MOA circle, or the 32 MOA circle with the red dot inside of it. And for those of you wondering, installation of this onto your MOS is as simple as it could be. You remove the 2 screws holding the MOS plate, you install the unit using the new screws provided, and make sure you torque them down to spec via the owner's manual and you're good to go. In the past, we've seen the factory MOS Glock plates be a little bit suspect at high round count, so we see a lot of people who take their shooting very seriously upgrade those plates to something like a C&H Precision or 4 Controls. But that's one of the cool things about the SCS is now you get to remove that function entirely and just bolt it directly to the slide like you should. Getting it lower on the gun also lowers the center of gravity of the unit itself, so you're not putting as much stress on the screws. Another added benefit to just being able to drop it directly onto the gun. I think this is a piece of technology that's very interesting, and I'm excited to see how some of these other companies innovate, because Holosun's really pushing the envelope with stuff like this. For the purposes of this video, we dropped this onto a rental Glock 34, and we put it through its paces quite a bit, and I gotta say that the combination of the longer slide, a little bit heavier mass of the Glock 34 allowed this dot to basically stay inside the window during shooting. Picking it up during transitions was very simple. As your eyes transition from target to target, the gun follows naturally, and the red dot, or in this case green, picks up very quickly. I think this unit is going to serve very well for anybody who's dipping their toes into the red dot pistol world, because you don't have to commit to buying a new plate or anything fancy. It just drops on top of the gun. And for anybody who's curious about learning a little bit more about the red dot system, our whole training curriculum for pistols is inclusive to the red dot. Everything from Pistol 101, Defensive Shooting 102, Carry Optics, and Applied Pistol have content in them for red dot pistol shooters. We know the future is now. Put a red dot on your gun, you'll thank me later. And last but not least, if you have not followed the channel, please do, because it helps a ton. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and make sure you drop a comment if you have any questions or criticisms into the SCS. We'll see you guys next time. My name is Gedde. Be safe.